Come on, YouTube. Oh, we also need the sultry sounds of Starbase. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. How's everybody doing? Welcome to part 24 of the Yakograd Republic. I should have played the anthem, but it's alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's jump in. Here's like 2 seconds of it. Ready?
Out in the tundra where the chill gives birth rises a beacon of unmeasured worth. Yakograd stands with its banner so bold, a land of a story that's yet to be
told. All right, that's enough. Hey, did somebody ping the YouTube chat just to be absolutely sure? Sometimes if I jog the VOD, the chat, I have to refresh the page to make sure the chat is working. Yet to be told. All right. Thank you, Rare Stace. Excellent. Look at that's a Koshise from Yaro Bailaz, 1997. All right, so we got the town, almost got the first part of the town up and running for the clothing factory and stuff. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Today is the day the town finishes. Yep. Let's see what happens. When it loads. Here we go. September of 63. Look at that. We even got paved roads. Oh, shoot. We even got tiny people. Technical University is almost good. Heat plant is good to go. You know what? I was going to say, we're going to need to set up a distro. I'd like a distro for coal and for everything else for this part of... I think I have... Yeah, we can make a couple more. There we go. Copy tasks over to here. Yakograd clothing, shopping center, water treatment. Take this, put that over there. Take the Tatra, put it over here, and then we'll take a dump truck. We'll take a dump truck, put the dump truck there for coal. Now over here, I only need you to load fabric and unload clothes. Don't need shopping center, don't need that. Little bit. Oh shoot, we even got tiny people. All right, now let me take a dump truck from the maintenance depot for now. Put him here, and then what I'm gonna do, we'll add aggregate unload. Actually, don't add anything just yet until the trucks get there. Cool. This distro will be for the shopping center, chemicals for the water plant, coal for the heating plant. I think that's it. Take a dump truck live on Twitch? Yeah. What? You're a dump truck. Goated. You set aggregate belt to build, right? I think so. Ah, Strong Badia continues to flourish. That's right, my friend. Yes, we are flourishing very good, very nicely. How's the border doing? Yeah. Yeah. Not bad. Candidates for Starbase Mayor and City Commissioner out. Mayor Gunnar Milburn, SpaceX Security Manager. The commission candidates are Jordan Buss, Starbase's Environmental Health and Safety Site Manager, and Jenna Petrelka, a Starbase resident, wife of Joe Petrelka, SpaceX's Vice President of Spacecraft Engineering. Huh. Company town, man. When do they bring in the lifelike android? Well, soon. Also, the Texas Senate gave full control of the beach to SpaceX when Starbase gets incorporated. Ah. Bill passed today. Hope we can still go out in the dunes. Miss Beavers the other day. Did you see they added tunnels? Yes, I did, Denny. Yeah, you can build tunnels. You can blow up tunnels and make bores and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. Timberborn's really getting to a point where you can do some pretty righteous stuff with it. Okay, the truck is there. Load coal. Unload coal. Gotta have at least 50% of that storage. 400 tons of coal. Ready to go. Someone's hammering private property signs in right this moment. Ugh. Where can I buy those big cranes and do those build up automatically? I packed the tower cranes. Okay, so first of all, you need a flatbed truck. You need one of these. Okay? Second of all, you want to buy them, you got to go to the border. You buy them at the border, here. Go here. Tower crane. And you purchase them here. Purchasing them here, though, means a couple of things. The crane is yours, but it's at the customs house. So what you got to do is you got to take the flatbed truck, make a line for it, and tell it to go pick it up at the border and then drop it off at the construction depot. That's the only way you get the cranes out here. I have 4 tower cranes. We have 4 TC1 tower cranes. And believe me, they make a big difference. They build stuff very quickly. Why dig above to dig below when you can just dig below? Why? Yeah. Why? Is it NATO only? I don't know. Let me check. Are there any tower cranes? Oh, yeah. There's definitely tower cranes here. 50, 43, 57, 57. What are the best ones, though? 80. 105 on the TC2 tower crane. I didn't buy any TC2s. I have 4 TC1s. You can sell your own... Yeah, Fluffy, you can sell your old cranes by doing the exact opposite of this. Tell the trucks to haul the cranes to the border, and then they'll show up here in the purchased vehicles area, and then you should be able to sell them that way. I've never done that, though, so I can't speak to if that's useful or not. I normally keep a flatbed at a road depot that I can quickly use to pick up stuff from the border like that. Yeah, Merton, exactly. I'm trying to save some cash, so my flatbeds the flatbeds that I use for hauling the cranes around in the first place, I will just assign it to the road depot and go from there. We're profitable for August and September. All right, a little bit more here. Get the footpaths ready to go, and then get the crappy propaganda ready to go, and that road needs to be done as well, and we're good. How are we doing on the farm over here? Oh, they've already made the road. Okay, make more. Almost done with that one. Tell them to make that and make that. We should be, hopefully, should be ready with the farm by 64. How the oil reserves looking? Cloud, the reserves are looking pretty good. 757, 136, 165. So, got about 1,000 over there. 45 over there. We are draining over here. Not over here, though. Guys, the heating plant's good to go. Just, we gotta do the propaganda, the crappy propaganda, and then we gotta do the... We gotta build out the big hospital. But I think we are actually set to jet here. Yeah, we're almost there. How are we doing on the substation? Is the substation finished? Almost. Substation 2 is almost ready to go. I want this building solely with snow plows, so I'm gonna make a little bit of a... We're gonna make a little bit of a purchase here. Plowing speed 14, plowing speed 13, plowing speed 11. No snow plows. Okay, we're gonna buy 8 of these. There we go. And they're set to plow gravel and paved roads. What's the range? Did I set the range on this technical depot? It's... should be good. So oil, for the people that, if you saw yesterday, the oil did rebound, and it's actually staying high. It's staying up around 60 a ton, which is great. That's giving me all kinds of money. We actually looked into it. We've exported 1 million of oil, which is crazy. We've pretty much paid for everything here. All the investment that I did for the trucks and the town has been almost paid for itself. Yeah, just from crude, which is amazing to me. That's like, oh, all right. Technical University is good to go. Set it to 5 and 5 initially. That should be fine. I told them to pave those footpaths, huh? Yeah, no loans, dudes. I am loan free. I got nothing. Flykin, you need my engineering advice. Hopefully I can explain this good enough. I have a USB-C female receptacle and it's plumb against the inside of a box. On the outside of the box where the port is, I have a cutout for the port. Do I chamfer or fillet around the hole or just cut a bigger hole that doesn't go all the way through? Dude, you're overthinking it. Just cut a hole in the shape of the US. Just cut a hole and just cut a hole the size that you need with like an X-Acto knife or something. Oh, that's fine, dude. That looks fine to me. For smug fit, put 5-degree taper and push it in. I think Azhack is right. You paved the footpath. Yeah. Yeah, I did. No citizen will walk on dirt in glorious Yakograd. Nice. I probably shouldn't have paved these. I probably should have graveled them, but we need those paths. So the paths and the stupid monuments are basically what we're waiting for here. Nice. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Okay, I guess we're doing the streetlights on the inside. We getting close to having some residents? Yeah, I gotta pave out these footpaths, and I'm just gonna put street lights on the main road, and then, yeah, I think we're good, dude. I hate having street lights on the inside, but I can't, I can't demolish the road. And when I dragged it across, it was showing street lights on the other side, which is quite annoying. Does dragging it in the opposite direction flip them? Yes. See, that shows that it's on the inside, but it's not. Or it was on the outside, but it isn't. So that's, you know, annoying. But I can't demolish the road, so oh well. They're kidding, Jens. Just the way you place the street lights isn't how it's shown in game. Don't worry about it, dude. It's not a big deal. Waste truck drive down glorious Yakograd sidewalk. Efficiency, very nice. Why is that, Hooded? You want to upload the whole planned city? I mean, I guess. I hope I get the apartment with view of glorious concrete barrier and water tower. You know what? We'll put up some trees, make it look nice. There we go. We have glorious view of switching station, yes. Did you ever get that line finished? Oh yeah, there it is. Substation 2 online. Nice. Good. We should start being able to do research here soon. What should we do first? Prefab panel construction and grand monuments might be the right thing to do. Oh, I still got the pin message. Thank you. Distro. Yeah, we need distro. Yeah, distro is what we're doing first. Yeah, we need distribution. That's very important. We're gonna finish this before winter? Actually, yeah, we should be fine. I need them to build the hospital. Yeah, Fire Fluffy got the equipment hauling depot and then the electric substation. I got all the trucks out of there, so we didn't really lose much. And then I rebuilt it, and then I rebuilt the substation. It's really, yeah, we really didn't lose much, dude, to be honest. Yeah, thankfully it was not the clothing factory, yeah. I think once the hospital is good, which we just started, I think that's when we can start moving people in. I think all the footpaths and all the crappy monuments should be done by then. We do not put trees in front of a monument. Zero. We have zero population, which means we have no population, and we have all the populations all at once. All at once. Anything over zero is infinite. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Soviet population superposition. Yeah, I was like, I'll build this with a small clinic or something, but the more I thought about it, it's just better to build the hospital, even though it's kind of in the next phase. It's better to build that, just so it's there. I mean, oh yeah, the other thing is that if it's there, we should probably bus station it up as well. Last chance to buy the Fords. Yeah. That body style of Ford stopped in 1957, by the way. Not 1963, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Import lag. Ah, yeah. It's DLC, Jens. Or not DLC, it's a mod. Excuse me. Alright, let's take a look at the depots. Got some dump trucks empty. Got a couple of trucks with just extra steel. That must be from a canceled project or something. Alright, what about down here? Alright. Afternoon. Hello. All these little... The thing is, like, all these little footpaths take forever to frickin' make. If you think about it, Starship has canards. They're not canards, they're flaperons. Starship? No, Starship has flaperons, dude. Differences. Who you calling a flaperon? Who you calling Pinhead? I'm Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. Somebody's got to be Pinhead Larry then. Nice job with the budget and no loans. Thanks, man. We were in the hole for September of '63 because I bought all those snow plows for the technical office over here. But those snow plows should keep everything nice and plowed. Can't wait for another silo incident. What? Oh, that. Yeah, no. I purposely built this design to not have to deal with that. I built multiple grain silos into my farm design because I'm, yeah, paranoid. Thank you for reminding me of that. Yes, Defense Minister. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Fortunately, the peaceful work and hard earnings currencies of Seven Isle will be set back by several years. Therefore, I tender my resignation. No? No? Goldeneye? Alright. That still ain't finished? Goodness. That little strip of road is taking freaking forever. Oh no. Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, threw out the first pitch at the Fenway home opener, Jim. All right. Why are you stopping? Please, please put out the fire. Ah. Man, that feels good. We didn't start the fire. Groundworks is done for the hospital. When you start building the farm, will you start with the fire station? Yeah, I actually wanted to put the fire station right there. Right here. Basically, so it can get to every grain silo equally. Have you built any? I'm working on it. How are we doing on oil? 52.35. We're draining off of this set of oil faster. Might have to put the other guys over here. We still got 700 tons of oil left. I'll make it so they could pull from there as well. Export 2 can... I made it so they could pull from either one. Actually making pretty damn good progress here. What happened to the dollar? I bought a lot of construction equipment, dude, and I'm not exporting anything on the dollar right now, Gujar, so yeah, we're not. Yeah. Starter City is actually a lot further along than I thought it would be. The tower cranes, actually, I underestimated how quickly those make it go a lot faster. Yeah, like way faster. Even that's like a tier 1 NATO. Like that's the lowest, simplest tower crane that you can get. We'll just pretend that these are the elevators or something, LS. Yeah, we'll just pretend. Yeah, my goal is to stay above 500. 500 thou. Hellfish, check this out. We've exported 1.1 million rubles. I started with 1.3. So, not only are we staying cash flow positive, I've pretty much paid off my initial investment of equipment. So, like, all this stuff is paid for. All the construction equipment. We're doing well. That's, who knew? Planning actually freaking works. We're just waiting on the hospital. That's the last thing. Hospital and some footpaths and... yeah, then we're good. Drifto truck. I am still a little bit behind to where I wanted to be, but... you maybe disappeared. Yeah, right. Clothing factory is operational again, yes. I only have one bus on it right now, Andrew. I took the second bus off because we're basically going to transfer to internal labor anyway, so it's just basically running on one bus coming back and forth every once in a while, dude. Oil price is 60 right now, Pigeon. 60 a ton for crude. It spiked right back. We got lucky. We got very lucky. Have you worked out the ratio of citizens you're going to import once you open the city? Yeah, this should be enough. Uncapping, this should be enough to get all the facilities working. Hospital, technical, cinema, pool, stores, schools, water, heating plant. It should be enough to get everybody to have all these facilities and then clothing as well, but I don't. The more I think about it, especially since, like, there's hospitals and then the technical university as well, the more I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if I took it into account or not. What's the ratio of educated to uneducated? I just told you a second ago that I don't know that because I added those and didn't take them into account. Did I not make that clear? If we do... yeah, it's probably going to be enough. This is an estimation based off of, you know, highly educated for that, highly educated for that. You don't need highly educated for clothes. It's probably not enough to cover the 3 shifts at 80 people. Dude, it's probably not enough to cover it. But it's close. Might be a little bit under. We probably are gonna have to initiate construction of this area here, which is fine. Like, all right. In fact, do it.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
I am WQD96, 3-month resub. Thank you. Any thoughts on intercity transit? Buses initially. What are the 2 currencies for? You can trade with NATO, or you can trade with the Warsaw Pact. You have dollars and rubles. 2 currencies in this city builder. So you could trade on the dollar, you could trade on the ruble. Right now I'm trading on the ruble because the honest reason is because the oil export is right next to the border and my trucks use less gas that way. So you get a better bang for your buck because it's right there. That's why I'm making money on the ruble and not on the dollar. The dollar's basically doing nothing. I started with 700 grand. I've used about half of it on construction equipment, namely trucks. In a new city, you should try to aim for 20% high-educated people. I had one republic fail because I was too focused on research and no one got educated, so I had no teachers and everyone was uneducated. Have you started importing coal for the heating plant? Yep. Yeah, and cranes too. Yep, that's right. You know what, dudes? That actually gives me an idea. Let's look at the price of fabric here. What's the price of fabric? If we buy a NATO, it's 534. If we sell... Okay, 534. So we should buy fabric on the ruble. What about clothes? We can sell for 1500 or sell for 1700 on the... Okay. All right, hold on. This distro depot. Get rid of that. And I want you unloading clothes on the dollar. Let's make some money. We're making money off of oil. More than enough to be profitable. Might as well sell the clothes on the dollar and get some money back over there. Why so many statues? Because people apparently work a lot better when there's a bunch of crappy Soviet propaganda around. At least in-game yens. I can't really speak to real life. Are we losing money on the dollar to NATO now because of the... Let me play my video game monoprop without being reminded of real life. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Sorry, bad joke. It's everywhere, dude. It doesn't stop. Just let me play my crappy Soviet game. Nah, yeah, I get you. It's a joke. I read it. I was like halfway through. I'm like, I thought you were asking a question, so I was like, no. Man! You know? Yeah, this game isn't crappy. Yeah, it is crappy. We have a Stalinator over there. Of course it is. Next thing you're going to tell me is that a Stalinator wouldn't work in real life, huh? .024 tons of steel. You forgot 24 kilos of steel. What did you forget, a bolt? Ah, 0.0000 of electrical components. Yeah, they forgot to put the light bulb in the street light. So, I want to point out that they're actually going to build this hospital quicker than a couple of footpaths here. Hey, the lights are on. Good use for the priority system. Yeah, right. You can set priorities to construction orders, yeah. It's right there. There's low, medium, and high. Substation 2 is finished. Look at that. Pretty cool. I'm almost about to tell them to go start on Substation 3, but we're not even close to that. Hey, Raiden, welcome back. Winter is coming. Is the heating facility built? Yep. Yeah, man. Heating Technical University, everything is built. In fact, it's just a couple of footpaths and a couple of the propaganda bits, dude. Heck, I even got the hospital built. Ramonino, we're making pretty friggin' good progress, dude. I might start building the second part of the city. Like, we might... I mean, I started building the roads over there. I might just, you know, build more flats. Just start building the rest of this. Like, we're expanding at a pretty damn good rate. It might be nice, you know, to build out some of this stuff through the winter. How swarmed are your construction vehicles? Dude, really not bad. I still got an excavator that's idled right now. A couple of idle bulldozers there. No idle dump trucks. A couple of haulers are idle because we're not really building anything. The dump trucks are being used for the footpaths and whatnot. I am still importing gravel right now, Ingram. I might build a small gravel over here. I would ideally want it over there. We already started to plan for it right here with the gravel quarry and stuff, but... Can we name the hospital Titan? Sure. Agent Smith, we have no residents right now. Freaking hospital's finished. It took them less time to build that thing than it did to build this line of footpaths, because... science. The FCK are really nice ambulances. Yeah, we can buy those. Ingram, we could, I wanted to get people in here, but we can, waiting till springtime might not be the worst idea, dudes. S1202 is technically the best. Yeah. That's the car from my summer car, Ingram. It's a Skoda Combi. That's the jalopy from summer car. Therefore, I hate it. I had a bad experience, man. I had a bad experience. You're right, but still. You're also right, but still. The one from the lake? Yes, Kelly. The one that's at the pig's house. Oh, I'm playing Summer Car next Wednesday for After Hours, by the way, guys. Yeah. I decided it's time. Is your store stocked with clothes? Yep. Ironically, it's not clothes from there, but I'll switch the distros up soon. We make red pants.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Try some me. 30-month resub. Thank you. Alright. Are we gonna finish this thing, or... Yeah, we'll wait until spring, dudes. I wish there was a way to quickly see what serves a housing unit was in walking distance of. The only way to do that is to check from the service buildings, not from the house, as far as I know. Is that what you're talking about, Ingram? Rush the farm? Like a list of the service buildings someone from that house could walk to. Oh, well, this is everything that's in walking distance. It's indiscriminate about, like, service buildings, but yeah. And then this stuff up here shows where your electrical connections are. The highlighted yellow one is one that's working. The other ones that are kind of darker or washed out are future connections. So stuff that you've built that hasn't been made yet. Same thing for heating. Same thing for water, sewage. Can they not walk to the heating plant? Of course they can walk to the heating plant. Those two can't, but really dumb question, but got garbage for the hospital set up? I don't. Oh. Are you guys sure about the big garbage containers working? Okay, as long as you're sure. Big garbage containers are for industrial buildings. See, that's what I'm thinking. Can we give an overview of how much you have planned so far? How's that? Got to build a warehouse for closing the loading station. If a building has at least 6.5 tons of garbage, you know it uses large.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Ditchbuster, thanks for giving us a great balance of games, space, and science. Hey, my pleasure. Chief, what's up, buddy? Downsides to large is that the large container trucks can only pick up from one location at a time. The smaller container trucks can go multiple at a time until they are relatively full. Yeah, I got you. Just got off work, EJ streaming, which means the weekend has started. There you go. Good, man. Yeah, we'll wait until spring to get this done. If that's the case, yeah. I'm thinking. How goes the city? Good, man. Yeah, almost got everything built in the first tile. Like, actually pretty dang good. Martin, your weekend unexpectedly started Thursday and will run through all of next week. Work is short on work and needed people with lots of time off to use it. Oh, there you go, man. Not a bad problem to happen. Or not a bad problem to have. You know what? If we're gonna wait until... Wait, might as well just cave more of this. About to move these over there. We made any money off clothes yet? Oh, nice. First clothes truck is about to drive over to NATO to get us some cash back. Gravel drive to the farm must be brutal. Yeah. The road to NATO is gravel. Limited first edition Yakograd. Clothing, yes, but we make red pants. See? Read this. Tap. Don't make me tap the sign. We make red pants. Got to build the warehouse for clothes and the loading station. How many vehicles do I have free? We don't have much on the excavator front free right now. Okay, give it a second if we're going to go through the winter. Stop pulling from this. We'll stop pulling from this side during the winter. Got plenty left over here though. Hey, not related to workers, but I wanted to ask how many shoots have failed for Crew Dragon in an attempt. How many shoots have to fail for Crew Dragon in order to attempt an emergency landing? 2. Actually, it might be 3, Luca. I know that the 4th shoot is there for straight redundancy. So I would guess 2. 2 is what I'd think would be your margin there. I mean, the delivery of the gravel is a long haul. Yeah, that's fair. Where's this guy heading to? Oh, unfinished road. But the attitude would be different if 2 fail rather than 3 or 4. I'm sure the guidance would figure it out. Capsule would ballistically stabilize, Luca, with the heat shield facing down. Because the parachutes are what make it hang sideways. If you let it go, it'll fall straight. Just like it was before the chutes deployed. Once I told you I'm not going to do any resource storage until I get adequate fire protection. We're not stockpiling any resources until I'm absolutely sure I can put it out with the fire department. I had a bad experience once. Yeah, just drive down the footpath, whatever. I've never seen a free gravel storage go up in flames. That's it? That's it? That's your rationale, Sea Kraken? That's what you're saying to change my mind about this? I've never seen that catch on fire before. That's it? What, you're a fast cook? That's it? What, were they magic grits? The hospital isn't in range. for electrical. That's what I get for making that an afterthought. Man, good thing we didn't start moving people in. That would have sucked. So that thing is covered. It's not covered on the small electrical. The small electrical was designed to cover. This is the temporary grid, the above ground poles. That's only really designed to cover this city and the clothing plant, and that's it. Or this part of the city and the clothing plant. I'm not sure what we should do with that. Dollar just went up 12 grand. Yep, because we export. I'm exporting clothes on the dollar. So the other thing to do would be to build out substation 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then once 6 is built out, do that. You know, then we get the main electricity here for the rest of the city, which is what we're going to have to do if we start building over here anyway. Decisions. And show us the power station. How will we power such a volume of infrastructure? Substation 3 is tied into my coal power plant. We're importing power right now, Peter. Thank you. We gotta cut off electricity here for a second. Coal is being delivered, guys. Yeah, I'm stocking up. We'll stock up through the winter. So, I'm just putting a switch in. Is that one in range? Nope, not in range. How about you? I'm gonna put a switch in. I'll run another line around here, run it over here, run it into that. We'll demolish it later. That's in range, right? That fixes that problem. Good. Always be switching. That's right. Should have heeded my own rules. It's okay, this stuff doesn't take too long. And I have a truck right there that's going to the demo office to get people to take those things apart. And then we have 2 trucks there ready to haul crap out. Good. You know what? I don't want that small police station there. It'll look better if it was right here. Oh, that's going to be in range of the electrical that I already have, so. Good. Oh, what? All right, we're in range of heating, plumbing, sewage, and the other electrical station. Oh, if we put it right here, nah, that's fine. There you go. We got trucks coming here yet? Why don't you make the substation near the hospital and use two of the three power in one substation? Because I don't want power lines on the surface of my city, Violent, so I just wanted it here, out of the way, where I can run overhead power lines because they're cheaper, and go from there. I mean, what we could do, really want to, what we could do is put a substation over here. Like, we could put it behind the police station. And putting it there would get some of our grid set up. It's just the overhead lines. I don't want the crappy overhead lines. Make it face the other direction. If you don't want the overhead lines, why not use the underground? Did I not make this clear? I don't want it interfering with my pre-existing underground network. I need something quick. We're gonna get rid of these lines eventually, dude. So don't worry about it. This is not gonna be needed. Because I'll have the big substations up and running. Go, my plows, go! But I'll put it over here, and we'll run the overhead lines around. And I'm running these with the expectation, knowing good and well, that I'm going to build more stuff here and get rid of those lines. But that'll make it so I could get this pie slice up and running if we need it. But I'm not sure they're in range of the school, so... But if I have a bus that goes back and forth, they'll definitely be in range. I'm wondering, are they in range of the shop? Yes, they are. What about you? You in range of the shop? Yep. You? Nope. There isn't Dr. Gnome, no. Probably be a good idea. Freaking snow. Pity that they didn't release a mod for roads with built-in sewage and electricity. What is this, City Skylines? Nah, I'm good.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Viper. Hey, EG, are the fencings an add-on? I don't think so, no. They're over here. Trees and accessories. Fences. Did I buy more snowplows? Yes, I did. I bought 8 more because we're frankly keep making money. How come you have habitation but no people? I'm not ready to move people in. We're almost there. I gotta get a couple more things buttoned up. The main thing that's holding me back right now... The main thing that's holding me back right now is that we went to build the hospital, and the hospital wasn't in range of my the temporary power grid. So I'm adding another substation over here to extend my temporary power grid that far, and that's it. That's all. We should have the main substation and the power plant built out by then. People will arrive in the spring. In the meantime, I'm building out the warehouse and the loading dock for the clothing factory here. And we might want to build the farm out for 64. Is it worth starting rail construction? Honestly, Wertheim? Yeah. Yeah, rail construction wouldn't be the worst. Yeah, we could start it. Like, I'm doing better than I thought. I wouldn't mind at least getting a track up and running. They don't need a hospital right now, do they? Well, the heat plant is right there, dude. That's the problem. You need people for rail construction. We could use foreign labor. It's not a big deal. It's either that or get the farm ready for spring. I'm thinking the farm, to be honest. Probably good to have a gas station over there. How's workers going? It's going, man. If there are no people, maybe turn off the boiler. No one, it's off. It's not working. Boiler, I hardly knew her. Right. Farm, then food processing. Well, that was the original plan. Get the farm going once this area is up. Once this area is ready to go. It's ready to go, but ready to go implied that there would be people here as well. So, I mean... Where farms or power make you more money. Think of it like that. The way I'm thinking about this, Sea Kraken, is it doesn't matter if we don't have any distribution. A free distribution depot is not useful in either capacity here. We need regular distribution. We need the big distros. I need the big distros here so we can get all of the grain before the winter comes from this gigantic farm. This is going to be a huge investment. This is $1 million worth of equipment here, easily. I would estimate that. Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, no, that is right. But, okay, here's the other thing that I'm thinking about. If we start working on the power plant area, right? We're going to need to get the infrastructure going out to this, which means I should make the highway go all the way down here. And we should get this interchange up so trucks can easily get coal in here, at least initially. Do you have space to build a small aggregate storage at the rail construction office? They need tons of gravel. No. I don't. I could put it out here, though. I left space. In that case, maybe trains first to give you time to unlock distro. You only have train distribution for the food? No, we don't have any distro, guys, except for the free distribution offices. These are useless if you're doing anything but like a small area. It's only 3 trucks. You can't sustain a city with 3 trucks. If the city gets any bigger than this distro is going to need to be bigger than this. The EDK is not pricey right now. I think so, Make, yeah. Price inflation, dude. Was it not 90K yesterday? Yeah, I don't really understand. Oh, that's used. It's used, guys. It's used. That's a used one. Sorry, I clicked on the used. New one is 91K. Oh, the truck plowed the service road to the substation. That's funny. Buy it? The used one? Sure, I mean... What I'm wondering, dudes, is if we buy the EDK and then build out the rail office and then assign construction here... I don't think the EDK is going to build. I think you need to do the stupid thing with the AGMU, the disassembled AGMU, and then bring the disassembled AGMU all the way over here. But we could buy it, yeah, I mean... Even if I want to sell it later, it's a good investment. I said I wouldn't go below 500,000 rubles, so yeah, I'll do it. I'm in. Just leave it there for now. I know that, O10, yeah. I am aware. Perfect timing. There. Like I said, good thing we noticed. Wait, how are they getting to that? Oh. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, we haven't really built the bridges yet. Again? Oil's crashing. Oh, geez. Okay. That was quick. Really didn't want oil to do that right now, but that's okay. You know what? Don't even sell that oil. Just pump. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, man. The heck is this about, dude? I mean, we can still make money off of that, but... These stupid Lenin statues take freaking forever. Import oil instead? It's not worth the fuel price, dude. Screw that. Importing fuel right now would probably be a good idea, but I don't have any place to put it. Sell at NATO, or is NATO crashing? They both are. It's okay. Good thing we didn't move people in. Well, actually, yeah. Better We didn't move people in with the substations, but this is fine. It's not really... We could have moved people in. We could have been selling clothes instead, but that's fine. It's okay. 1960, Kelly, is when it starts. They're working on early start make. Yeah, that was their last update. I just don't really understand why why we have unpaved roads and the snowplows are just like, yeah, it's fine. Is it... What, are you like on break or something? Like... One-way asphalt are considered one-way roads. That's kind of a silly character's whatever. I was gonna say, the main highway isn't paved, dude. Everything else is. How's that oil price? Is it coming back? Yep, it is. Good, it gives it time to fill up our supply. There. Told them to load up gasoline and just put it somewhere else. Can you put the no plowing signs on dirt roads? Yeah. We'd have to put them everywhere though, dude. What are you... Why would you not want to plow the bridge? I don't understand. Whatever. That's a weird way to... It's a weird way to do that. Hey Mike, what's going on, dude? That's not what I wanted to do at all. Usual. Developers wanted you to have full control. That's kind of arbitrary. It looks nice, though. Oh, snow, how pretty. Yeah, thanks, Pete. Snow is pretty. The only people who say that are people that don't have to worry about removing the damn stuff. Not enough. Ah, we need more. Oh, wait. The monuments are finished, so we can... Ah! Hey, Bree. What's up?
Brain be moose.
Hey, how you doing? You alright? Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. I'm back. We gotta put the gas station down here to get it away from the border. So, you know what? I'm gonna do that now. Put the free gas station there, and then the last distro, put it right next to it. Copy all the settings for this distro to that distro, and then add that one. And then take this one off of both of them. And then take the truck and reassign the truck up here. Then tell the truck to add that gas station, right? And tell him to load any gasoline out of there. So we'll empty that one and then we'll go. We're back and we have the combination. Schlotkin! Back to the golf course and work on your putts. Yeah, I just don't really want this near the border at all. I designed this to not have anything, at least for a quarter mile in the run up to the border, so you don't have the traffic jam thing constantly spamming you. Oh. They have the power line made. That's the substation coming along. Would you kill all the golfers on the golf? Golfers! Golfers, man! Correct me if I'm wrong, sir. If I kill all the golfers, they're gonna lock me up and throw away the key. Golfers, man. The little brown furry rodents. Merry Christmas! Hey! Or people who haven't spent a week with no power after an ice storm. Yeah, Andrew, in regards to... Oh, snow's so pretty! Dude, it's pretty for about a day, and then you realize you gotta pick it up and move it, and then it sucks. And then you're just like, wow, this is... But... I hate this. A lot. You know? Stretch. But then again, it gives me an excuse to play with the snowblower, and I do like snowblowers, so... Yeah, what are you gonna do? Are you building the fabric factory? No, not the fabric factory. Warehouse in the loading dock, for now. We should start putting the farm together. But there was a little bit of an oil recession again. It did bounce back though, so. My sister-in-law is a land farmer in Petoskey, Michigan, not expecting electricity for another couple of weeks. Dude, at what point do you just go get the diesel generator, dude? Oh! The generator. That reminds me, dudes. I got my hands on an inline 6. An old a 200 cubic inch inline 6. It's not here yet. But, you know, what's stopping us from, you know, maybe taking the alternator and hooking it up to some batteries and making a little, you know, a little generator here. Yep. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to Yeah. That's the other reason why I clean the shop. I'm gonna take a 200 inline 6, and we're gonna turn it into a generator. I don't know. Gotta figure out the DC to DC converter and everything, because it's designed to charge 12-volt batteries, so gonna have to figure that one out. Either way, we have a really, really nice charger, battery charger for cars. Made your bed and cleaned up the shop. Yeah, oh yeah. Dude, I got plans, man. We're gonna do some good stuff in the shop. Don't worry. Dude, put the plow down. What are you doing? Medical batteries have to be replaced. The easiest way to get a hold of lithium batteries. Oh, Doom. Why move it? Just melt it. Energy? It has a lot to do with why for a home power pack. Okay. Okay. I also bought a chainsaw today, guys, if you want to see. I bought a chainsaw. I gotta cut down shrubbery. Look at this thing. All right. We got to cut down the shrubbery. Yeah, I got this for short money. It's rebuilt, so I didn't get it. It wasn't much. Those things are pretty rad. Short money, is that like girl math? No, it was 200 bucks, dude. Did it come with a leather face mask? No, unfortunately. I got the welding mask though. Does that help? Trying to finish up the charger upgrade so I can get back to saving. Yep. All right. Got plenty of trucks on hand to build something. Out of the dump truck. Oh, dude, all right. What should we make? Should I tell? Yeah, you know what? It's close. It's right next to the construction depots. And the roads are plowed. Build those. Just those two for now, as my original plan. And then we could probably tell them to build the farm as well, but there's nothing plowed out there. Was one of those a distro? No, you don't have. It's a depot. Train distribution office is not locked. It's locked right now. Ah, yes, drummer. Ah. January 64. Yeah, no, you meant See, Kraken, I'm just worried about we do the farm thing. I don't really have any plows out here, unless I have another technical office. We're out. What about this technical office? Can I extend it? We can extend it over there. And then I could send those 3 snow plows to the depot. Right? We could dump this technical office here. And then we'll build it out here, and we'll tell them to go over there. I don't know where the heck they're gonna get gas, but it's alright. Build them closer. Gas station you built by the train area might be done. It's not done. I could tell them to build it. Should build gravel to it though, but of course, what, man? Right when I tell them to. We need crops, chemicals, fabric, and clothes. So 25, 25, 25, 25. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0. Right? That's what the fabric factory will eventually need. Fabric needs crops and chems. Good. Nice. Is this bus station like ever gonna get finished or? Yeah, Raiden, you have all underground power lines in Germany, but you gotta remember the US is quite large, dude. It doesn't make a lot of sense to trench everything across the entire damn country. There are underground power lines around, but yeah, not as much as you might think. They're over in the YouTube chat talking about like underground versus above ground power lines for anybody watching Twitch. You need a context update. There we go. Yonk. Finance Minister, dear Mayor's office. Actually, that reminds me. Has the price of oil gone back up? It's stabilized. Tell those trucks to get going. Right when it snows. Ah! 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 What's today's evening offering? Racing? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Alright, once he plows out, we're gonna start building out that farm. It's January 10th, 1964. It looks freaking cold in this picture. That just looks cold. How's the 5-year plan schedule going? Pretty good. Actually, ahead of schedule. Do the plows need salt and gravel? Negative. They do not. Alright, we can dump that fuel station. We don't need it anymore. Hopefully the one down here can also be dumped. Yep. Bye-bye. And get rid of that road. Perfect. Not needed. You have 3 years to get to America and ask Rockwell to get their stuff together. That took a second, LS, but yeah. Yeah. Maybe, you know, no inward opening hatch, because that's, like, righteously stupid. Your power's underground only after the substation. Okay, we're plowed. How long does it take to make this thing? Takes a good while. So go for it. Road closure posted. Ship 35 moved to Massey's for static fire campaign on Tuesday. I'm telling you, end of this month. Frickin' end of this month, dude. That truck is probably not going to get there in time. We'll do that. Oh, not again. Are you okay with them launching in April, or would you prefer them to wait and dig deeper into the reasons for previous failures? I think it's too hard for us to be able to weigh whether that's the right move or not. Did the oil say bye-bye? Yeah, it looks like it's crashing again. Not by much, though. Getting people into town once it gets warm. That's the plan, Sig. Yep. There we go. Stuff being moved out to the farm. That bus station finally got finished. Dude, if that thing makes it there on time, they can only, their travel time can only go to 12 hours. They're at 11 right now. If it gets there, I'll be pretty impressed. But I do not think it's going to get there. I think, yeah, if their travel time exceeds 12 hours, they'll go away. And that sucks because that's a waste of cash. That was a waste of 60 rubles. But that's on me. First Yakko town, very nice. Gonna be closed. No way. The rates are different, Sig. Missed it by that much. That's why I made this connector road, so they don't have to drive all the way down there. The labor rates are different, so it's 11 rubles a day for Warsaw Pact labor and $13 a day for NATO labor. Also, we make pants. We make red pants. I'm not sure if they have the same stats. The clocks should be the same, yeah. But I'm not sure if they have the same stats. That's actually a really good question, dude. I don't know for sure. Education is random. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. I'm talking about the imported labor versus... No, not that. I'm talking about border labor. Not like people moving in. Yeah, it's about the same. I'm gonna plant some trees around the poop facility. There you go. So, you know, you don't have to look at it. Good. Gotta make glorious poop lake. Yes. Beautiful 80-degree day in northern Tennessee. It's 60 degrees here. Mike, I'll take it. Interesting, Andrew. At my home, the lines are underground on the street. Poles along the streets also factor the areas having kilometers between houses, if not small clusters of homes with 100 kilometers. Yeah, Andrew, exactly. It all boils down to above ground being cheaper to build. The fact that you have to fix it after every storm is a convenient byproduct for the construction company. I mean, I think it's just that it's easier to make it. But that's just me. Groundworks. The groundworks is done on the railroad construction depot, and the regular railroad depot groundworks construction is almost finished, so we can grab those excavators and bring them to the farm. Above ground doesn't have to worry about waterproofing. I mean, underground lines are harder to make. It's harder to do. It costs more money, but they last longer. But if you need to change something, then yeah, that costs more money to do. I think it's more about upfront costs, less recurring costs, but I'm gonna do racing for after hours. I loved racing last week. Yeah, Kronos, we will after Flame Trench. We'll get in and practice and do the whole shebang and bang. There we go. Scooby-Doo van does work. You know, after the farm and the railroad construction depots are finished, I think the next project is to expand the highway. Expand the highway, get this interchange up and running, so we can really start getting into the power plant. There we go. Temporary grid is up and running. Perfect. Do we have any extra... No extra excavators right now. They're all being used. Cook! What's that, Baron? What do you got? Space Force is expecting to announce major launch program contracts today. Phase 3 Lane 2, with SpaceX and ULA among the winners. That's what sources tell me. And Marissa Taylor from Reuters. Stories on Reuters Wire. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, I mean, that makes sense. They announced the Lane 1. It's only temporary unless it works. I was just thinking, it hasn't snowed in game in a little bit. Inky, Blinky, and Mo. It's my 3 excavators. We renamed them. We renamed them just now. Get fuel delivered to the new gas station at the rail yard. Good call. Hope the cranes don't hit each other, jeez. Cool. Excavators laying the groundworks. Man, the farm needs a lot of stuff. Look at all the vehicles going to it. New vehicle. Open waste wagon. How do you plow a gravel road? Which feels like you take the rock off as well. You set the plow a little bit above road height. Just a little bit. Actually, God, that's what you do, right? Pretty sure. That's what I do with my snowblower, let me put it that way. Doesn't work very well, but... Pretty much, Dr. Gnome. You leave a little bit of snow, so the sun will take care of the rest. Plow has to have feet to hold the blades off the dirt. Yeah, there you go. Inky, Blinky, and Mo are doing work here. Work is coming in to help with the groundworks. I'm gonna speed us up, guys, because I have to get ready for Flame Trench in 15-20 minutes. I want to get to April 1st. And then we'll figure out, we'll kind of plan out what we want to do on Monday. Look at him go. Yeah, also, yeah, you guys want to see the first inhabitants. I might end up doing it on Monday's Annex. Don't export any. The price of oil's crashed again. I don't really want to go below 500 grand, but how's the snow impacting this playthrough? I got plows, dude. It's not that big of a deal. I'm a little bit annoyed because the price of oil has crashed 3 times in the last year and a half. Like, look. 1, 2, and 3. Like, give me a friggin' break, dude. I don't think that's me screwing with the pricing. It can't be. But it might be. I agree, Cloud. That's probably the right move. We could switch it, Pigeon, yeah. That's probably what I'll do. Just to help offset. I'm gonna lose some money doing it that way, but that's alright. It's, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what the market influence is. Like, look. look at that. Give me a freaking break, dude. Super late to this comment earlier on underground electric wires. Underground distribution is okay. Anything underground in the transmission voltages is outrageously expensive, like 10 times the cost of overhead poles and conductor per foot. Yeah. Man. Why didn't they plow the road? Snow melt's almost done. Yeah, I'm sitting on my oil. We're not exporting. I'll just sit on it until the tanks fill. Till it goes back above 50. That should be the last snow. No, starting to melt. All right, how's that oil price coming? Go back up yet? 40. Dinner, get it while it's hot. All right. Go eats. Yeah, no, I want to get us to April. It's not going to take long. Another 10 minutes at best. 55 tons of steel. We're going to eat the cost of that, man. Look at the cranes. Whee! No, I'm gonna take, no, Ingram, no. No, I gotta take a break anyway in a little bit for Flame Trench, dude. So, I gotta take a break, get all this things retooled so I could connect in via video to NSF. So don't worry about it. I want to get this to April and then we'll go. I'm gonna start Flame Trench with a plate of food instead of a book. I got it. I'm just worried that, you know, we'll get the farm up, right? We'll get the farm up by April. I can't afford any equipment for the spring, which sucks, which means we're not going to get our first crops till 65, but that's okay. Depot's up. Yeah, Raiden, right? Is it train time? I'd have to start. We'd have to start putting in distro, but I really want to wait until we get people moved in. But I want the facility ready to go. Doesn't the equipment belong to everybody? I still gotta procure it for everybody, man. Oil come back up? East Asia? No, it's Yakograd. Yako. Man, we get that. If we get that farm built before April, I'm actually. That puts that we're caught up where I wanted to be. I mean, yeah, pretty much, dude. Move the bus? What bus? We don't have people living in the city just yet, but... Come on, oil. Go back up. You have a distillery planned? Yeah, it's over here. It's in this pile of stuff. Alright, we don't have a choice. We gotta go. We gotta send it. Gotta start making money. Price should be... It's trending back up. Farm finished yet? Almost. Almost April. Why only one crane on the farm? That's the way it dispatched. I guess, yeah, I guess didn't want to move the other cranes there. It moved other excavators there. NSF is in 30 minutes. Thanks. What is the next workers and resources stream? It's on Monday. Yeah, they might get the farm done before 64, which means we're pretty much on par. It's kind of where I wanted to be. And then on Monday, I think we'll just do a final check, make sure everything's good, and then... tell them to make crappy monuments. Will you complete the 5-year plan in 4 years? I'm doing it on a 1 year increments, dude. Yeah. We're offsetting the cost with oil, thankfully. Come on, get it done. There's the mechanical components, there's the last bits of steel, and there's the personnel behind them. They're gonna be on Monday, Steve. Yeah, on Monday. I decided that's better. Before you go out for the flame trench, bask in this biffle glory. Oh gosh. That's a thing. Okay, all resources. Come on, 31st. Come on. Nah, 314 work days. There's no way. April. Okay, good. Where are we at? This place is pretty much good to go. We are ready to move people in. Ready. We just got to get the bus line set up. Distro's good. Train depots are good. We need to do a route out here for the fire station, at the very least. And then we need to do a route over here for the fire station as well. That's where personnel needs to go. That's what we got to do, yeah. Just got to make sure I get the bus lines right. The farm is pretty much good to go. We're going to have to recoup our investment a little bit, guys. It's going to take a second. I really do not want to be below 500 grand. That's my slush fund in case something goes wrong. We're dipping into it, which is bad. Well, but the reason I dipped into it is because something did go wrong. Price of oil dipped 3 times on me, which really sucks, but... But, you know, that's why you diversify. All right, cool. I'll see you guys for part 25 on Monday. In the meantime, though, we got NASA Spaceflight Flame Trench happening here in the next 20 minutes. I'm going to go eat real quick. On YouTube side of things, have a good weekend. I do not double stream the Flame Trench on YouTube, but on the Twitch side of things, you guys are more than welcome to stay here. Should be going live in about 20. I will see you guys in a moment. Sorry, I took a lot of breaks today. Weird. Anyway, so I'll see you guys in a moment on Flame Trench. Should be a good combination of people today. All right. I'll talk to you then on the YouTube side of things. I'll see you guys. Yeah, we'll do. I'll bring racing in on YouTube if you guys want. So we'll do that. I'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have a good 20-minute break. I'll see you for Flame Trench in a second.